Hello there, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel. Isn't it really great how we all just get along?
Alexis Bromley is from Nebraska. She needed a break from white people.
Huh? What the? Okay, now come on. Let's give her a chance. Let's hear her out. I'm sure she has genuine troubles vexing her. So go on, lady. Tell us your story.
In Omaha, it's very segregated. It can be very isolating if you're a person of color. It's hard in Nebraska because it's a red state.
It's hard because it's a red state? I live in a red state. Well, actually, I live in a very blue segment of a red state, but why is that an issue? Do you not have the maturity to deal with people who may have different political views than you do? I mean, that's a little crazy, ma'am. But tell us a little more about this place you went to.
For 10 days, black women come together to eat vegan food, meditate, do yoga.
The breath in is the reminder that we are safe.
And to discuss the frustrations of being black in America. This retreat is one of more than a dozen black-owned travel groups, marketing trips specifically to people who look like Alexis. In the few years that most of these companies have been open, more and more clients are calling them up.
Huh. That sounds a little interesting. Now, I am not trying to tell anyone where they should vacation and who they should vacation with. It's entirely your choice if you just want to vacation with people who look like you. I think that's a little weird, but hey, that's your call. Now, ma'am, I might be wrong about this, but it seems like you guys are really doing that silly safe space thing we had seen in college campuses.
We needed a safe space that was outside in the United States to hold certain conversations and just to heal. I don't think that we can do that in the United States. I think that we're suffering and suffocating and just dying every single day trying to survive there.
Yeah.
I think that it's important for people in the United States, Black and POC people, to start forming their own spaces there.
Huh. Interesting. Now, I might be wrong here. I might be entirely wrong and misreading this, but there seems to be these subtle racist undertones I'm sensing. Am I wrong?
$2,222. But for her and several other women, that's a reasonable price to pay for a retreat that bans white people.
Would having white people on this trip ruin it?
I got my money back. Yeah, I don't think we will be as open and as honest as we are with the group that we're in now.
Increasingly lost the ability to see any shot at a relationship with white people.
Every time I have a conversation with them, I just pick up on certain things that they say, whatever. I pick up on the microaggressions, the passive aggressiveness, I pick up on it. So I decided one day to just eliminate white people from my personal life. And ever since then, my life has been way more brief. I feel like white people shouldn't even have passports because they've done enough, especially white Americans. Leave them in the United States. They do not need to come here. They do not.
They should be even able to travel.
They need to stay in the United States. But
Aish. Wow, I almost didn't recognize you without the pointy hat and the sheets. Wow, lady, man, for someone who fled the United States for supposed racism, who, you know, I don't get it. I live in the United States. I don't see what you're talking about. Not that there isn't racism in the United States, but there's racism everywhere. But someone as bothered by racism, you seem to be fairly racist. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with fairly racist. You're fairly racist, no pun intended. Am I wrong though? Let's just recap a little bit.
I decided one day to just eliminate white people from my personal life. And
No, you're fairly racist. You're fairly racist. Interesting. Well, you guys, that's it for this particular video. This is a bit of a weird one, I admit. If you got anything out of it, press that like rating to end racism in vacation spots and safe spaces. And subscribe. Well, you guys, that's it for this one. See you guys next time.